All right. How is everyone doing? Mr. Sebastian, how's your morning coming along? Spidey, how you doing? How y'all doing? What you doing up so early on a Saturday? Jeez. This is time to take some rest and relaxation and just, you know, kick back and chill out. Okay, okay. So, we're going to get some through some arenas. Well, that's going to be the main thing. Use up some energy to start off. Then I'll probably actually go back to the beta and look at what the paths are throwing at us, and yeah, probably see what I can figure out as far as good counters for the paths, and be prepared for when 7.2 goes live, or, well, somewhat prepared, I guess, because who knows, things may end up changing. I guess I could have just dexed it, but then I'd be giving up on all that crazy damage. Okay, if we can get to the L2, that should be it for him. Yup. Down he goes, down he goes. Alright, we'll use up a bit more energy and then we'll get into the arenas. So I'm going to go through the T1A arena, get that done. Started yesterday, got to the multiplier. I think we've got a bit of time before the 6 stars are off cooldown, so get as much done as we can before that. Well, we don't have much for the 6 stars anyways. We just have to get about 2 million, 2.5 million with the 6 stars. See where we can go to use up a bit of energy here. Ugh. I hate the Mystic side. You know what? Seeing as I hate the Mystic side so much, let me bring in Spider-Gwen to deal with Jugs and Mordo. Clairvoyant would be fine as well, but I just prefer Spider-Gwen for it. This time there's only one. The last few times I've been resetting paths, I've had energy refills or revives on a couple paths, but the last couple times it's only been like one item for the entire reset. And yeah, that'll do. Which is annoying. I guess at the end of the day it's the same thing. But like if there were multiple items, I wouldn't need to do this entire path now, because I would just pick up the one energy refill, quit out, come back in, do another path, reset it, and so on and so forth. But with the one energy refill, after I pick it up, I'm still gonna have to do the whole path. So, so yeah, just making our life more difficult. Dang it. Dagnabbit. Pretty sure that at R3, that L2 would be enough to finish the fight. Meaning I'd be ending fights in about, so I've got about 14 to 15 hits. Not bad. Unfortunately, I'm a long way. Well, I mean, I guess I gotta have everything. I just need some more Cosmic T5CC, and then we'll be there. But getting that Cosmic T5CC, goodness gracious. Yeah, I figured as much. It's okay. It's all right. probably just take out Jugs and Mordo and then hop into the arenas. Let the energy build back up. Oh, I think I actually have enough now to take a science champion to R3. I needed one T2A, and then I opened a few Thronebreaker dailies last night, and I got 1.5 T2A. So we should be good to go. The question now becomes, who's going to go to R3? Yeah, it's going to be either Captain America Infinity War or Invisible Woman. I'm leaning more toward Invisible Woman. I think if I was only looking at doing a science to R2, it would be Spider-Gwen, no questions asked. But I need to do the R3, I think. Well, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I'm going to wait until I have a look at more of 7.2. Yeah. And see who seems like they'll be more suitable for it. Oh crap. How could you? Okay. And we'll stop there, hop into the arenas, and then get that craziness going. Okay. Alright. Oh, the 6 stars, some of them might already be available. So maybe we'll just start off with the 6 stars. So we're only going to have about 10 matches with the 6 stars to get what I need out of it. So it shouldn't take very long. T1A will take a little bit longer, but that's fine. Even that's not too bad for the final milestone for that one. Who do I go up against here? Yeah, let's do Void. Oh dear. Oh boy. Okay. What the? The L1 is going to do... Okay, cool. Wasn't too sure if that was going to suffice, but it did, so... let's carry on our merry way. Oh yeah. Definitely doing the, well, I'm obviously doing the 6 stars now. I'm going to do the T1A on stream as well. I think I'm going to do the Romance Arena today too. Yeah, and then try it for tomorrow. Whether it be streaming or just on my own, going through as much of, actually, you know what I'm going to do? When I get this done, I'm going to go and map out another path for 7-2. And then get into the T1A. That's what I'm going to do. I got my tea, I got my iced tea, I got my water, I'm set. I have no idea what that was. No idea. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Down it goes, down it goes. Down he stays, down he stays. I actually need to get working on a crystal opening video. So much to do, so little time. So little time indeed. Okay. Oof. Right, Limba. Limba. That makes me feel like I want to do Captain American Infinity War to R3. Okay. Oh crap. Well, it's better than the L3, I guess. I don't know if that's actually... Well, I guess... Because in total I'm getting 4 hits that way. Whereas just parry combo, you'd only get 3. Okay, a little bit more than a million to go. A little bit more than a million. Oh, look away for a second and that's what I get, eh? Okay. I'll see how it is. Okay. Trying to use Dragon Man against as many different mystics as I can. Just guided to see who he's going to be good for, because I was really thinking that he'd be good for Arcus, and not so much. Although I guess to be fair, for Arcus, you probably just have to do 3-hit combos and back out so that you're not getting the frostbite on you. And as long as you're avoiding the frostbite, you'd be okay. You could probably take an yeah, no, you don't want to get the armor break, but I mean the armor break will then end up putting a degen on the opponent. But then every time you get into striking distance, you'll have frostbite, so it's probably not worth it. And the frostbite damage is going to be more than your degen damage, so it probably wouldn't be worth it. Oh, wait, how much was that? 320 or so? It's not terrible. Not terrible. So about 6 more matches away from being done with the 6 stars. Usually it's about 115 to reach my goal, which is the let me get this team going first. Which is to get the extra 5k 5-star shards. Oh. Let's get this team going. Let's get her going, get her going. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to face a Hulkbuster. Nah. Oh, damn it. I should have been using an attack boost this whole time. Ugh. This might be a slow slog through this one. Okay. You can gambit on that. Reno, what's going down? How you doing? How are you doing? Have you recovered from the abyss nonsense of yesterday? Well, not yesterday, but from when you did the bath. What time of the day is it for you? It's got to be what, around 7 p.m.-ish? I'm almost done with the 5-star feature. Yeah, cool. Yeah, dude, it would be annoying, but I mean, it's just the way the game goes. Once I'm done with the 5-star feature, I'm going to 821. Okay, so you're 9. No. Okay. Yeah, so when I'm done with the 5-star feature, I'm going to hop onto the beta and record a bit more info for the paths and the teams that I'm thinking I'll be using when I decide to hit that up. So, just forewarning, you might find that boring, so yeah. Because I mean, all it's going to be is a spreadsheet and reading over the nodes. I'm not actually going to try any fights in there. If I'd been better with time, I would have done it kind of in 2 parts. One, I would have done the planning for the paths, and secondly, I should have been paying attention to Mysterio. So yeah, I would have done the planning for the paths up front, and then later on gone back into the beta and tried out my planning to see how it would have worked. Thinking if I should open deep wounds or suicides. Well, do you use a lot of bleeders, or do you use a lot of suicide-friendly champions? If you use Nick a lot, I would say go deep wounds. Although if you've got Deadpool X-Force, I mean, Nick won't benefit from him for the synergy, but all of your other champions would as far as suicides go. So. But yeah, so if you've got Nick and you use him a lot to actually fight with, I would say go deep wounds. If you've got like Ghost, Corvus, Omega Red, robots like Warlock, Gilly, then consider suicides. I wish I got the beta. Somebody in my alliance who didn't do Act 6 just did Chapter 1 and he got the beta. And I did 6-1 100% and 7-1 100%. Stupid. So and you didn't get an invite on their second wave, eh? Because I thought it was kind of funny how they came out with, like, they did their first wave of invites. A ton of people didn't, like in your case, didn't get invites, and then I think it was like it was shortly after the initial invites went out. They were like, "Oh, we're sorry, we missed a bunch of people that we actually wanted in the beta." Initially, for me, I got the invite on the second round, but I couldn't access it, and then I realized that I needed to log out of Game Center, and once I did that, then I'm good to go. Well, it's not unfair because I mean it's a random thing, right? But it is a little bit stupid that well, within their randomization for picking, they obviously don't have progression criteria. Because having somebody, like you said, like having somebody who hasn't finished Act 6, I don't know if the feedback they're giving for Act 7 is going to be as useful to them as somebody who's gone through Act 6, at least started 7-1. Not necessarily have completed 7-1, but at least started it. I think the information that they're going to be able to provide is going to be much more relevant and helpful to what they're trying to do. If anything, actually, I think it would be better for them to look at previous betas, who they've had in there, and who's actually responded with information. Even if the information is simply, "Oh, you suck," that's fine, because at least somebody's taken the time to respond. Like I don't at all. This is the first beta where I'm actually making any use of it. Normally, all I do in the betas is I just go and open a bunch of crystals. But this time, I'm at least like writing down information. I don't actually ever do any fighting. So me in the beta is useless to them. Whereas somebody else might go in, do whatever, couple fights, and even if all they were to do is to write into Kabam and just say, "This is too hard," or change it, or whatever, at least they're corresponding. I mean, it's not going to be that useful, but it shows that person is, in a sense, willing to engage, at least more than I am, willing to engage, so... Yeah, if Nick, because so the thing for Nick, where it makes a difference, you can get to your internal bleed with 2 heavies with deep wounds. If you don't have deep wounds, it's going to take more than 2 heavies. So like parry, hit, and heavy. Do that twice, and you're going to have your, 7 bleeds, 8 bleeds, whatever it is to initiate the internal bleed. Yeah, outside of like I really feel that suicides are really only a necessity for arena. And I don't mean like arena T4B, T1A. I mean somebody who's, okay, so I'll show you what I'm talking about with the Nick thing, which you probably already know anyways. Although maybe not. If you don't have deep wounds, you might not know. But yeah, if somebody's not a hardcore arena grinder, I don't think suicides is that critical. I mean, yeah, it's going to add the damage for sure. It's going to make fights faster, blah, 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 but you can still get by without, obviously. And for me, it's a little bit limiting, actually. Now, I have good suicide champions, so it's okay, but there are champions that I would use if not for suicides. Jewel, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, so if you're not doing arena, I don't think that the suicides would be as beneficial. There are some people that are like, "Oh no, you have to have suicides." Like in general, like to not to play the game, but to get the most out of it, I guess, and I don't think so. What are you up to, Jewel? So yeah, if you don't have deep wounds, this is a bad example because of this glancing, but without deep wounds, the bleeds wouldn't be lasting as long, obviously. Why does suicide add points? So suicide adds points because it increases your hero rating, and the higher your hero rating is, the more points you gain. It's not a huge amount. It's a little bit, but like for example, if I were to throw on an attack boost, it's going to increase my hero rating, so the points that I would get per fight will be a little bit higher. So yeah, like I have one more match, so it's going to be irrelevant for that. But if I was just starting, okay, so for example, if the entire time I was running the 6 stars, if I had my attack boosts running, rather than a win streak of 150, because it's going to be 115 to get to where I want to be, rather than 115, it might be 108 or 105. It would be less matches overall, because each match I'd be getting more points. Wait, is Warlock immune to shock? Don't think so, but we'll just go with this anyway. I mean, it's the last one, so it's not like it really matters. Score. Oh, hang on. Hang on, okay. Did the stream just freeze for you guys? Or was it good? Because on my mini player for the YouTube Studio thing, it looked like it had frozen out. Let me just take a look here. Alright, we're done what we need to do here. Let me just see how that's looking. It did freeze? Okay. So what do you do in Saudi? Are you a student or do you work or? Okay. Oof. I've got some 5-star 6 stones to use up. Okay. Let's see if we've gotten everything. I need a little bit more for the mutant arena. Actually, let's get those points done for the mutant arena before we switch over. Student? Okay. Cool. What are you studying? Yeah, we'll get some of this done here. So this shouldn't take too many matches to get the mutant arena battle done. crap. I'm taking more damage from my suicides than he is from the damage I'm doing to him. Wow. Uh-oh. Okay, no. That's going to make things a little more difficult, isn't it? Yeah, this one's over. Yeah. Okay. Currently, I'm a senior in high school. I could have graduated early, but Corona came. I messed it up, so all the summer school classes I took were big. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, I think it's the same over here. I think, like, for somebody that was in grade 11 or 12, they're looking at graduating, not a year late, but basically like they're going to be 6 months behind, so. Let's go with that. Yeah, but although, I mean, at least in this, like, in this situation, you're not alone. Like, you know, a ton of people are in the same boat, right? So, well, yeah. So that being said, really, you're not going to be ahead or behind. You're basically, you know, in line with everybody else. I guess I could have just been running mutant champions to get the objective done quicker, but every time I get to almost 100 million gold, I end up dropping down because I do a bunch of rank ups. Every time. Ugh. I think the only way I'm going to hit 100 million gold is if I open a bunch of PHCs. I mean, I have no need to be at 100 million gold, but it'd still be nice to just to get to that threshold. I don't think his L3 will do me in necessarily, but Corona blessing and a curse gave me a semester off school, but messed up my plan. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it looks, at least over North America, it looks like things are slowly coming back to what it was to an extent. I mean, we might go back into the, you know, a bunch of restrictions and stuff again, but I think bars and restaurants and all that kind of stuff are starting to go back to normal. So people can go out and socialize and stuff, and well, that wasn't my thing to begin with, so it's just going to be, you know, continue to be a normal life for me, I guess. Although I will be going to a few movies once there's some good movies in movie theaters. definitely be doing that. Maybe going to a few restaurants. I think that's really all I miss is movies and restaurants. Okay. Well, this will have to do. So your Nick Fury, is that a 5-star or a 6-star? Movies opened up here at some places where I live. Yeah, I think like they had theaters had opened up here, and then it wasn't very long actually. They closed back down, and I think they're still closed. But all the movies recently have just been released on like HBO or Disney or Netflix or some kind of streaming type thing. So like no theater stuff. And I think for some of them, like it being in the theater to watch it is a part of the whole experience. So like I watched the Wonder Woman 84, and I much preferred the first one. I think overall the story and stuff just didn't measure up to the first one, but also I think just the being in the theater, the sound, on the big screen, all of that. So I think that kind of had an impact on how I felt about the movie as well. The game's down? Yeah. Well, not surprising. Yeah, I think part of the issue with Wonder Woman 84 is that people had the expectation of from the first one, but I think also the first one was kind of unique as in like the story of Wonder Woman for one, and then out of all of these superhero movies, it's the first one with a female main character. So that was appealing too. So that part of it, obviously, that unique aspect was gone for the second one because we already knew that part of it. But yeah, I don't know. It just felt weird, like in comparison to the first. Jaco, how you doing? How is your Saturday coming along? So I've been playing the 6-star Unduped Ghost differently than I would play the 5-star Awakened, and I'm kind of starting to think that I'm going to just like play her in general that way, like basically 4-hit combos, as opposed to like 1 or 2 hit back off it, sort of thing. The only thing doing that though is you're losing out on damage because when you're phased, all your hits are criticals. For the 6-star, I have to do that to gain power. And I don't know Yeah, I don't know if for the 5-star it would actually be faster to build power that way, or just to let them hit into you. Like, well, I mean, because of the 5-star, I could do both ways, right? Like, I could take a couple hits and then do a combo into them. Oh, maybe the game's down for me too. Well, maybe this is why they have a 4-hour maintenance plan for, oh, there we go, for Tuesday. Oh, dear. Just chilling at work. Okay, okay. What do you do for work, Jaco? Is it Jaco or Jacko? So number 1 is Jaco, number 2 is Jacko. So just type 1 or 2. Oi. DC live action movies are kind of disappointing, but the animated is very good. But I still like the live action because I'm a DC fan. I like them more than Marvel. Okay. Boomer. No. I'll call you gaming. How you doing? 2 is more correct. Okay. Okay. Is it Yako? Okay. Well, I'll just stick with Jacko then. Rather than spending the entire time just, oh, is this how you say it? Is that how you say it? Dude, it's annoying being that close to a 5-star, a 6-star. Holy cow. It's so annoying. And you know what's funny? Like, we know where to get shards, right? But when you get that close, you're always looking, oh, did I forget something somewhere? Ah, dear. So will you be able, from incursions, will you be able to get enough for a 6-star? Be more? Oh, okay, okay. Be more. Oh, okay, okay. I could say be more. Or a be more. Check variance. Yeah, but I mean. Oh, wait, is it down or is it just crappy? If I do 3 more zones, I'm at nice. Okay. We're probably going to get an emergency maintenance soon if this keeps going on. Well, maybe not. Sector 8, Zone 6. So if you do 3 more, 7, 8, 9. I mean, getting to Zone 10 isn't terrible, but it can be difficult sometimes. Which is going to be really rough. You don't have enough artifacts to get the 6-star shards, do you? Okay, let me see if that gives me enough for the mutant arena nonsense. Gray is a clown. It's going down, Gray. So I guess that's why people are coming to the stream. They're like, oh, wait, somebody's actually in the game. Wait, if others aren't. No, so I'm in the game, but it's looking like we're going to probably have an emergency maintenance, I'm guessing. Let's see if on the forums there's anything yet. No, there's nothing posted on the forums yet. Normally, it's pretty quick when they're down that somebody posts on the forums. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, yeah. Mine's going to go down shortly here, but there we go. So on the forums, nobody posting yet, but let's refresh and see. Still nothing. Somebody's probably actually typing up a post right now. Call will fix the game soon. Yeah, okay there, Tiger. Hey, Jaco, Bemoner, Gray, Addy. Have you guys been here before? None of your names are familiar. But if this is your first time to the channel, well, welcome to the channel. Good to see new people. Ah, there we go. I knew it was gonna. I bet you any money, from the time that I brought up the forums on screen to like right now, somebody was simply just typing their thread. Looks like the game is down again. Anyone else? I expect emergency maintenance soon. Just came to check the same thing. Yeah, okay. So now that the first one is there, I'm sure we're going to see a couple more threads. You know, it's kind of funny. Whenever they announce that there's going to be like a long downtime, right after they announce it, the game gets really unstable. So I wonder if part of it, like, that they implement something, and then to like finish the implementation or something, I wonder if they have to have the servers go down, and that's why, like, after they announce that there's going to be downtime, then we have it like really glitchy for a little bit, and then we do the maintenance. I wonder if that's what that's all about. Bemona, all right, gonna go finish incursions. Run, catch you in a bit. Well, good luck. I don't think you're going to be able to. I've been here once before, a few days ago, from Lord Shadow. Okay, streaming your age, I remember. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, no, just for the most part, like, because it's usually like not many people in the stream, so I'm familiar with most people. So whenever I see somebody new, it's yeah. Again, it's always good to see new people. Nick, how you doing? How's your morning coming along, other than not being able to get onto the game? Is it scheduled? No. Well, the one on Tuesday is scheduled maintenance. And actually, you know what? Let's go back to the forums. Hang on. Because there was an in-game mail about it, but I don't think there was anything on the forums about it. Let's bring the forms back up. No. You know, it's kind of funny. They provide, I don't know, in my opinion, kind of useless information. Like this dev diary basically saying the Cavalier nodes are going to be different. Well, we're going to see that when it goes live, right? You don't need to make an announcement for that. I don't know. But yet something like... so you don't need to make an announcement and leave it there, because when we're playing the game, we see that the nodes are different, right? But having, you know, there's going to be a 4-hour maintenance on Tuesday, having that up there so that people are aware of it before Tuesday would be a good idea. Yeah, okay, so there's nothing there, and I don't think there would have been anything in news and announcements. Contest is down. Yeah. How's it going, JC? Bemoner. Wow, thanks, Kabam. I'm not going to be able to do the incursions. Yeah. And I don't know. Is war... Oh. Ooh. Actually, I need to not do any more arena, even if I get in. Because if I try to, I could probably lose my streak. Let's get that compensation. Well, see, I think that's what the thing is. So, they have done... Okay, so you know that... What was it now? Damn it, there's something. There was that offer the other day for the T5CC, where in the offer they didn't list how much T5CC you got from the selector. It was 10%. So in the initial in-game mail, it just said a T5CC selector. They didn't put the percentage. That offer was out for about an hour and a half, and then we went into emergency maintenance. After the emergency maintenance, I checked that offer again, and it said 10%. But they never said that they updated or changed it, so that and I think they didn't say anything, because if they did, anybody who bought it before it's specifically saying the 10%, I think they would then be able to ask for a refund, right? Because they bought it without actually knowing what they were getting. Granted, I think that that's also on the person's, it's partly the fault of the person who bought it. However, the company putting it out should be upfront initially. I think this is the third time this week because we had the emergency maintenance right after the T5CC nonsense. Then we had the emergency maintenance yesterday when the offer for the potions and revives wasn't listed initially. So yeah, third time. Yeah. No, so yeah, we're not getting compensation because they're not saying anything's wrong. They can't compensate when nothing's wrong, right? And it's something I really don't understand because handing out compensation doesn't cost them anything. Because if it costs them something, then... Oh, well, I can't even refresh, or I can't request help anyway, so I'm going to have to reboot anyways. So, providing compensation doesn't cost them anything. It's just digital items. And it's not as though giving us stuff means that we're not going to end up buying those kind of items, right? Like, if they were to give us, which I mean is probably what we would get for compensation, if they were to give us potions and revives, probably it's potions and revives that we've had to use because of their screw-ups. So, anyways. Yeah, Nick, the game's down. Is Apocalypse good? Yeah, he's pretty good. He's good on his own, but he's also good because he benefits all mutants. So even if you don't want to fight with him, just having him on your team with other mutants is good, so long as he's a 4-star. Yeah, nothing in there. And let's go back and see if there's any more. The game is down. Threads started. Oh, wow, only one. Interesting. Although I guess it is Saturday and people are probably out and about more now, so less people to actually notice that it's down. I just pulled him as a 4-star on a new account and pulled Magneto today as well. Yeah, so, well, unfortunately I can't show you, but, well, I mean, you'll be able to see for yourself when you're able to get into the game. But I don't think, because he has a specific synergy with Wolverine, with Archangel, Storm, Psylocke. There's a Gambit. There's a couple others. I don't think there's one with Magneto. But what you'd need to do is you would have Apocalypse on your team, Cable, Mr. Sinister, or there's a third one. I can't remember who the third one is. And then whatever mutant you want to play majority of the time. And then what you do is you enter the match with Apocalypse, the first match. You can win the match or you can quit out. So he'll die. Yeah, the Horseman synergy. So you can quit out, he'll die, you can revive him, and then you can initiate his pre-fight. No, it's Cable and Mr. Sinister as well. But there's also a third. I don't remember who the third is. So you don't have to have only Cable. Gonna R5 Cable after time. The thing with Cable though is that the Cable one is actually a pretty decent synergy and makes Cable quite good. Whereas Mr. Sinister maybe not so much. So that's kind of why people would go more for Cable for that. 5-star Omega or Void, whom to R5? Both duped. Do you run Suicides? Also, how you doing, Prenet? How's your day coming along? Oh, I can request help. Okay. Ooh, so yeah, hang on. Let's do this and then let's go look at that Apocalypse synergy. No Suicides? Yeah, then Void would probably be your better bet. Omega's still pretty good, but he's far better with Suicides, and Void you really don't want to use if you have Suicides. You can use Void with Suicides, but because with Void you want to be using your L1 a lot, so it's Suicides is not beneficial. And so okay, so Kang is the third one. So yeah, it's Mr. Sinister, Cable, or Kang will give you the where you can, like, if you die and come back, and then you'll be able to make somebody a horseman. Yeah, if you were running suicides, Omega Red all day, between those two. Actually, if you're running suicides, Omega Red all day, oof, there's a lot that you could say, like Omega or this, Omega or that, and if you're running suicides, Omega is gonna be the way to go for a lot. Oh, I just realized I've still got the forums up. All right, so I was just talking about the 3 for the synergy to make people horsemen, but you guys couldn't see what I was talking about. So yeah, so it's Mr. Sinister, Kang, and Cable. Yeah, so it does a lot more for Cable than Mr. Sinister, and that's why people would use Cable rather than Sinister. Yeah, because for Sinister, you're going to have to be using your L1s, whereas for Cable, you could just be using heavies to get the benefit from it. It sucks because I was in an incursion and it resets. Gold pool, you can only get gold, like gold pool is through the gold crystals. Or I think sometimes they... Oh, I see what you mean. In-game notification? Okay. Wait, so is it back up properly? I guess so. Ooh. Let me relog and see. Batty, how you doing? Hit 300, congrats. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. Yeah, that was, oh. So I guess I should have just stayed in the game then, eh? Oh, well. Yeah, that was after the video I posted yesterday. No, not an in-game notification. Okay. Well, I was on, and then I relogged to see... oh, well, thanks for the subscription, Nike. Yeah, I relogged to see if there was a notification about Gold Pool, and, well, hey, now I'm like everybody else. So I'm just looking here, and there's a few people that uploaded videos, but I think there were a few people that were live, and all of the live ones are now offline. Which, fair enough, right? You can't play the game. Yeah. You know what? I just thought about it now. I should have left. Like, I shouldn't have relogged for the game, left it up. And if people come on, I could have been like, yeah, man, I'm the Kabam CEO. I'm always in the game. You just got a notification for Gold Pool? Okay. Well, not in game, though. Well, oh, you know what would have been interesting if I had been on the beta servers before it went down. Dang it. I'd been interested to see if it was down on the beta, like if the beta was down too. Yeah, that would have been good to know. Good to know. On my notification bar in my phone. Okay. Oh, okay. So then, yeah, that makes sense. So then what would have happened is the it's gone active in the game files, and so that's why we get it for our notifications. But we can't get in the game, so we just can't see it in there. That really sucks. I was on incursion with my other account and it just reset, and I wasted my champs. Yeah, that's why. Like when it was coming back from me just now, and I was able to request help, I didn't go back into arenas because I figured if I did, and it was problematic, I'd end up losing my streak. So, well, let's go back to the forums and see if there's anything new. Still only one post about the game being... Holy crap. There's 42 Wow, post in there. Holy smokes. It doesn't take long, eh? I just started my first Labyrinth run. Got kicked out and nothing but an infinite loading screen. Come on, get your stuff together. Yeah, I'm trying to finish my last Path of Abyss. I boost. Oh, and game goes down. Yeah, I can't log in. 2 devices. Yeah. It's every day at the same time for the past 3 days. Oh. No, not at the same time. Because the first 2, after the T5CC offer and the the next scheduled maintenance is Tuesday. These aren't scheduled. How you doing, Nathan? It's been a while since we had 3 back-to-back maintenances. Definitely the worst game as far as outages is concerned. Tried to use up energy during lunch and now, yeah, ridiculous. Lost my incursion run and champs now on reboot. Yeah. 5 minutes into a 30% booster. Ooh. I know, man. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of like you're playing Russian roulette when you use boost and stuff in this game sometimes, man. Because you could you know use the boost and then the game's down for the amount of time the boost would be running. Guaranteed Nexus 6-star. Dude, we can't get compensation because they're not saying there's anything wrong. The only time we get compensation is when they acknowledge that there's a problem, right? And then after the problem is fixed. So, yeah, so they're not acknowledging that there's any problem. They're slick, man. They're slick. They got the whole community feeling. Where all the compensation threads and posts. I think people just don't care anymore. They're just leaving the game. Absolutely no problem. Can't play at all. Well, I mean, that's what was happening with the Spider-Ham problems, I think. That's all these forum posts. That's what it sounds like, Rito. Rohan, what's going on? Any idea when it will end? And nope. No clue. Yesterday it wasn't down very long, actually. Because yesterday it was down a little bit later than this one. And I was just doing my 6 stars and I was going to do some 5 stars. And then couldn't get in for about 5 minutes. So then I decided I was going to stream WandaVision episode 7 on Discord. And I think the stream was going on Discord for about 10 minutes. And then the game was back. But I just left the... oh, speaking of which, my Discord link is in the description. So if any of you want, feel free to join the Discord. Yeah. Doing Abyss, not enjoyable experience with instability and maintenance. Why not just optimize the game instead of adding new champions? You know, there's more and more people are saying that, eh? Like, fix the game rather than adding... Like, take a month where you don't add anything new. Just extend the amount of time for the Cavalier to go... Whatever. Or just... I'd be okay with just having the game down for a month. If when it came back up, we knew it was going to be more stable. This is getting annoying. My eyes will kill me if I don't place 30. Okay, so this one... do I need to make the form text bigger, or are you guys able to read it okay? Reno's saying to me, check the last comment. Refresh the page. His last comment was refresh the page. And check the last comment. Okay. I see what you're saying. You're talking about on here. I really hate asking for conversation, but this is kind of unbearable. So many bugs, emergencies, and crashes. It's getting to a point where the game is unplayable. It's not getting to a point. It is unplayable. Good. We can't get in the game. It is unplayable. Just pull the game down for a few days to sort this out. Make sure things actually work beforehand. 100% agree with you. I say keep the game down till Monday, maybe, and just, well, keep it down until Wednesday, right? Because we're supposed to have the 4-hour maintenance on Tuesday. So, yeah, go from now until Wednesday. Have it down. Fix. Well, here's the thing. So, the game has been out since 2015, 2014. Late 2014, 2015. I'm pretty sure that the servers that the game was started running on, I don't think they've ever changed those. And that's what I think the problem is that you're running on old infrastructure, you're constantly throwing more at it, you're making the game more complex, which is great for us, it's fun to play, it's more challenging, so on and so forth, but you can't expect that the infrastructure that you started the game with is still going to be able to run it after you've been, adding so much to it. Anyway. Let me see. What did I need to do? Okay. Anyways, that is going to be it from me. If y'all want, feel free to join Discord. I may put on another TV show or something while the game is down. Or if anybody feels like we can just go on Discord and chatter up. But yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out and keeping me company. I will catch you guys later. Take care.